All right, guys, so welcome to your third and final week of instruction, and our last project for this week and the last assignment that we're going to do this year is actually submitting your birdhouse model. This is the final birdhouse model that we're going to create in SketchUp and submit it to me for grading. Now, two things you need to know. First of all, the way that grading is going to work for this 9 weeks, we can only have 6 assignments. Well, I've already got 6 assignments in the gradebook for you guys. So if you've done all those, you're good to go. However, if you do this assignment, you submit this assignment, what's going to happen is you're going to, oh, really? Okay. I can't highlight anything. You're going to replace, as it says right here, 2 of your lowest grades. That includes things that you haven't submitted yet. So if you're like that person over there who hasn't submitted anything, you're going to be able to use this assignment, which will count as 2. All right, so if you got 5 assignments you haven't done, do this assignment. It's going to count for 2 of those. All right. Now, these are the standards right here for what, basically what 100 for this assignment would be if you did all 4 of these things. Okay, that would give you 100. And what I really want to focus on in this video is that last piece right here where it says how I'm going to assess you. You're going to submit your birdhouse files to this Google Classroom assignment, and there's 2 ways that you can do that. There are 2 ways to submit your birdhouse model to this Google Classroom assignment. I'm going to show you both of those ways right now. Okay, so that's what this video is really about. So let's just say that this is your finalized birdhouse model. By the way, this does not meet my standards for a successful birdhouse. Over here, essential standards for a birdhouse. This does not meet all of them. It does meet number 1. It does meet number 2. It does meet number 3, but it is not a unique birdhouse. If I wanted to make this a unique birdhouse, though, I could do that very easily, couldn't I? And I'm not just talking about material, all right? But we're not going to get into all that right now. So let's say I'm going to take this example birdhouse. I've titled it. Now, what you want to do is give it a unique title. So that would be your last name, not my last name, okay, your last name. And then you could also type in your period number, period whatever your period is, and then birdhouse, okay? So that's a unique name, right? Is it going to change the name? There it goes. All right, so there we go. So we've got a unique name up here. Now what we're going to do is export it. Now there's 2 ways to do it. The first way is to go ahead and do what you have done, what most of you have done all along. Export it as a PNG. So you'll click on the folder, File Operations, under this folder, come down here to Export, and this direct download menu over here, we're going to download a PNG. So when you select that, I want you to take 3 PNG views. So you're basically taking a picture like with a camera, except you're using a computer screen. It's all digital. So just click on one of these quick views over here if you want, and we're going to do 3 different ones. Let me get my face out of here. All right, so we're going to do 3 different ones. We don't want to use that. We want to use this. So we're going to just click on one of these isometric views over here, or one of these diagonal views, if you want, whatever you want to call it. All right, so I'm going to do this 3 different times. So I'm going to export one. It puts it in my downloads folder. I'm going to do that again. So come up here, export PNG. I'm going to select a different view, hit the big blue button. It might tell you that, give you some little warning message. Annoyingly, you can click on the little box that says, don't show me this message again. That's what I did. That's why it's not showing up anymore. All right, so this is my 3rd view. So I got, 2 from the front, 1 from the back, at least 3. If there's something else you want to show off, if there's some unique feature of your birdhouse that you need to show off to me, make sure I can see that. And you don't have to use one of those quick, view features over here. You can actually, it automatically has your orbit tool selected, and you can orbit around and show me something really unique. All right, so there we go. Now I've got 4 pictures. Now, where did it put those pictures? In your downloads folder. So here's a little quick trick if you don't know this. If you're using Chrome anyway, it puts your downloaded files across the bottom like this. If you click the little up arrow, you can click Show in Folder, and I'm going to just show you guys where it put them is in your downloads folder. If you're on a Mac, it still should have put them in your downloads folder, or wherever you told the browser in the settings, you know where to put it. But anyway, by default, it puts it in your downloads folder. So I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this was a fourth one that I did earlier. You don't need to see that. Okay, so now I got 3 different views here, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and put those onto Google Classroom. If I come back over to Google Classroom and go to a class that I'm a student in, here's a class, a thing that I already submitted work for. I can go ahead and add or create right here and go to File. These are files on your computer's hard drive, which is what we just did. We downloaded files from the SketchUp and we downloaded them to our hard drive. I'm going to now select files from my device under Upload. Okay, it's going to automatically put you in Upload when you click on that little paperclip. And now under my Downloads folder, you see there's all 3 of them. You should select all 3 at the same time by clicking and dragging, and then click the Open button, and then upload them. And it should be that simple. Now I know most of you have been doing that already. Now for our second way of doing this, I'm going to just come back over here to SketchUp, and instead of clicking on exporting a PNG file, you're going to actually just hit this button, the Downloads button. And you see it says Download Model as SketchUp File. And that type of file is called an SKP, Download as SKP. And you'll just click, leave it on the default 2020 version. And now we'll click OK. And it will also put it in your Downloads folder. So let me go back over to the Downloads folder for you guys, and you'll see, we'll go ahead and get rid of those. You'll see that this right here has got my name on it, Broadway period 1, but instead of being a .png or a picture file, it's this SKP file. Well, you'd attach that to the Google Classroom then instead, and your whole file will be sent to me, and I'll be able to download that and then look at everything myself. So if you want to really show off your birdhouse to me and make it so that I can actually edit your birdhouse and hide different things and see the whole thing, if you really want me to see all of it, you can send it to me like this. So you've got 2 different options for ways to submit it to me. Okay, guys, that concludes my little tutorial for this week. I hope you guys learned something new with SketchUp, and look forward to seeing you guys next year. And for my 8th graders, make sure that you come by the drive-by thing that they're doing Thursday evening at the school, and I will see you then. Okay? So, yeah. Bye-bye, everybody. It's been real.